Alright guys, I am back and today I want to do a video talk about the 5 wrestlers that WWE really need to focus on in 2017. So, I've only narrowed it down to 5 guys. Now, there's a lot of guys on the roster that needs to be focused on by the WWE, and I might do a top 10 list at some point, but today I just want to do a top 5 wrestlers that WWE needs to focus on in 2017. So, number 1 is Shinsuke Nakamura. The guy just basically had such a good 2016 when it came to the WWE. He had, awesome matches with Austin Aries, Sami Zayn, Samoa Joe, and Finn Balor on NXT. And he's a two-time NXT champion now. And when he gets to the main roster, I just want the WWE to really, elevate this guy, put him in, making the vocal point of a Raw or a SmackDown, because this dude here has a lot of potential to become a major star in the WWE, and I can see that Triple H has that in mind, but Vince McMahon, does he see Nakamura as a top star in the WWE as a main eventer? Who knows? I mean, it's Vince McMahon and Kevin Dunn, right? Well, yeah, Shinsuke Nakamura needs to be one of those guys that they really need to push as a young guy. He's about 34, 35 now, so they need to push this guy sooner. Having down on NXT till the night after WrestleMania, or maybe after Extreme Rules, and then push this guy. Same with Bobby Roode. And that leads me to number 2, Bobby Roode. Here's a guy that is 40 now. Yes, 40, but the guy, it doesn't matter about age, as AJ Styles has proven. He's proven, AJ Styles, that age doesn't matter in the WWE, because AJ Styles was 38 when he came to WWE, and at the end of that year when he turned 39, he was WWE champion. He had an awesome 2016, AJ Styles. But with Bobby Roode, here's a guy that is a great wrestler, great on the mic, awesome character as a heel, and he is like a genuine heel. He's a guy that when he talks that he's going to do something to a babyface, or he's going to actually do something, he's not like your chicken shit heel. He will actually do it, and he'll actually beat the babyface up or something. I like that about Bobby Roode. And another thing I like about Bobby Roode is he reminds me of kind of like a modern day Triple H a bit. Now I don't like comparing people to I don't like comparing wrestlers to each other, but when I look at Bobby Roode and Triple H, I see a lot of similarities there, and that's why, in my opinion, Bobby Roode was one of the great heels of TNA for so many years, and I would love to see Bobby Roode, to be on the main roster, just killing it in the main event scenes on SmackDown or Raw, just having great matches with somebody like Finn Balor or John Cena or Randy Orton, or I don't know, Seth Rollins or somebody like that, or even Roman Reigns, just fucking killing it on the mic, just killing it on the mic or in ring. I think Bobby Roode's just awesome. Number 4 needs to be Samoa Joe. Here's a guy in 2016 who had an awesome 2016, guys. He was the MVP of NXT with Rude and Nakamura. Those 3 guys were the MVP of NXT in 2016. Samoa Joe has just been killing it with his mic work and his in-ring work on NXT. You know what? This has probably been the best Samoa Joe I've seen since his Ring of Honor days. This is how good Samoa Joe has been in the WWE. And at number 4, Sami Zayn. Now, Sami Zayn, for many years, has been kind of underutilized in the WWE. He was on NXT for 3 years. Yes, 3 whole years. Sami Zayn was on NXT. And, this needs to be Sami Zayn at least gets an IC title run, or at least gets a US title run on Raw, because, here's a guy that's very talented. He's pretty decent on the mic. I actually do like a Sami Zayn promo, but in my opinion, he really needs a big push. I don't know if he needs, would you turn him heel and maybe get some heel heat, but it's kind of hard to, to boo a indie guy. You know what I mean? So, Sami Zayn, I think he just needs, to be featured properly with the right guy. And I don't want to see a KO versus Sami Zayn feud again. We've seen that loads of times in Ring of Honor and WWE. I want to see Sami Zayn get pushed, at least to a US title run, or at least to a tag team run. At least put him into the tag team division or something like that. To just utilize this guy, because Sami Zayn is an awesome wrestler and he could be used a lot better on Raw. And I don't see any potential there. And I would like to actually see Sami Zayn on SmackDown, because I think SmackDown would do a lot better with a Sami Zayn, how they would book him and how they would present him over there. And number 5 is Cesaro. Another guy that really needs to move to SmackDown is Cesaro. For many years, the YW and IWC have always said that we want Cesaro to be the WWE champion or the world champion at the time. But every time the WWE every time that we think the WWE are going to push this guy, we never really get that big push for Cesaro. And it's kind of sad that a guy who's talented like Cesaro, and it kind of pisses me off that Vince McMahon says that he's boring in the ring, but us wrestling fans know that he's fucking awesome, right? It's Cesaro. But yeah, I mean, I just hope that I hope that this year that Cesaro gets a big WWE title run or something like that. He needs like a big world title run in the WWE. And those are 5 guys I want to see get pushed in 2017, guys. If you agree with me or not, leave that in the comment section below, guys, and I'll check you later.